We recognize a local young professional making their mark in Western New York. Well, we're so happy that we're continuing this program into 2017. So in conjunction with Buffalo Niagara 360, here's Eyewitness News anchor Jeff Russo with the story of Jamil Crews.
We are living in such a phenomenal time right now in the city of Buffalo.
There are amazing things happening in the city of Buffalo, and Jamel Cruz is excited to spread the word. The Buffalo native and graduate of UB, Cruz was named the director of social media for the city in 2016.
We have the opportunity to really push out the message. The city is just transforming right now, and we want to make sure that everyone knows about what's going on.
In his role, Cruz creates and coordinates digital and social media strategies using Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to relay information for the city and the office of Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown.
He's really big on making sure that we are telling our story and telling it in a way where people are feeling like that it's their story as well. You have so many different types of folks, that's kind of just coming together. That's really just trying to bring the best out of the city.
In addition to his duties with the city, Cruz is also the president of the Cruz Group, overseeing the operations of several companies and a foundation. He is also the creator of the Changemakers 30 Under 30 Awards.
Something I'm really proud of, because this is a project that I started back in 2011, just trying to recognize young people here in the city who are just excelling.
Cruz says at the core of all he does is a desire to make Buffalo a better place to live. He is a founding member and current president of the Buffalo Urban League of Young Professionals, and is also involved with the Emerging Philanthropists of Color.
I didn't have an incredible amount of opportunity when I was coming up, but I realized that as I start to see some levels of success in my life, that I had an obligation to make sure that I'm reaching back and bringing folks along with me so they can experience that same level of success.
Jamil Crews, a rising young star in Western New York, and the BN360 Spotlight Professional for January.
And so deserving. Jamil Crews is here with us this morning, and we're talking about how enthusiastic you are about the city and the future with so many young people that you're working with.
Absolutely. It's just a great time to be in the city of Buffalo right now. There's so many great things that's happening here. The city is just transforming before our eyes, and just to have the amount of young people that's coming back to the city right now and making Buffalo a great place for home, for work, for play. It's just a great time to be here in the city of Buffalo.
Jamil, how do you have time for all this, all the things that Jeff mentioned that you are taking part in? How do you do this?
It's just amazing just to have a great team of people that's constantly around you, people who believe in you, believe in your dream, believe in what you're doing, and they want to make sure that we are pushing that stuff out.
We're getting a little full back in the studio. We're going to try and stop that. There we go, and we'll continue on. Jamil, let me ask you, young guy, you're doing all this, you're watching the changes. It's a great time to give people a message. We have other young professionals who want to make their mark in Buffalo. What would you say to them about fueling their passion, like you come into work every day?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just a matter of just getting out there and doing it, right? So many people have these great ideas and great things that they want to do, and sometimes it's fear that kind of holds them back sometimes, so you just have to eliminate that fear, understand that fear is just not a real thing, and just get out there and just make it happen, and if you do that, you can surround yourself and connect yourself with the right people, you can do some incredible things in your life and for the people around you as well.
And you were saying that we have to look forward to so many wonderful things that are just about ready to come around the corner, right?
Yeah, it's such a great time to be in the city of Buffalo. I cannot stress that enough. So many great things is happening. You see all of the new development that's happening in the city right now. Again, I really can't stress the amount of young people that's coming back. This entrepreneur ecosystem that's being developed here in the city of Buffalo. So it's just a great time to be here. And for so long, so many people were kind of giving up on Buffalo. Because they didn't see anything that was really going to come from it. But I tell people, just stay the course. And for those who did, we have some great leaders in place right now that's just making sure that everyone in Buffalo is able to kind of take advantage of all these great things that's happening.
And you know all this because you're kind of there working with the media, working with the websites, working with the teams of people from the Common Council. So you see what's on everybody's agenda, and you can see what is planned.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's just a great opportunity I have, just kind of have a seat at the table, so to speak, and just to be able to have the conversations with folks, just to let people know, like, listen, this is a great time to be here in Buffalo. There are a lot of great things that's coming through the pipeline. Just be patient, and some great things that's going to come.
And of course, that means opportunities for people too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there are a number of different opportunities. Again, it's just a great time just to start a business here in the city of Buffalo, for example.
Yes.
I mean, it's so many great opportunities, so many interesting organizations out there that you can be a part of, networking organizations that you can be a part of, just to get yourself, and get your message and whatever it is that you're trying to do, just to push it out there.
And Jamil, how great is it for you? I mean, being there at City Hall, you're watching a lot of dignitaries come through. You're getting a chance to meet these people, and hopefully, even form some kind of partnerships, or at least, getting to know them, and hopefully that will all mean, even more open doors for Buffalo and more opportunities here.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's great, just to have the access sometimes, just to have the relation and to develop the relationships with, some really key figures here in the city of Buffalo, and even folks outside of the city of Buffalo as well. And it's just a way for us to be able to kind of tell our story and tell our, push the message that we have, that listen, there are some great things here in Buffalo, and we want you to be a part of this as well.
Jamil, what would you say 2017 will make its mark on? What do you see in the next 12 months, this calendar year for this city?
Just to increase opportunity for young people. Again, there's so many opportunities just for young people just to create the lives that they want to live here in Buffalo. And if they just continue just to be a part and, establish those relationships with folks, they can create an incredible life for themselves.
So really, right at the beginning, what I think maybe we need to say is that make sure that good education is the basis of it.
Absolutely.
So you can take these opportunities and move forward.
Yeah, I mean, people have to take advantage of those opportunities that's out there, and I mean, you hit it right over the head with the great education. I mean, we live in a town here where we have some incredible educational institutions here, and what we want to do is keep that talent here in the city of Buffalo, stop that brain drain from happening.
Right.
Keep those folks here, and creating those opportunities, to have people stay here in the city of Buffalo.
Jamil, what did you major in that helped you get to where you are today?
Well, it's interesting because when I went to the University of Buffalo, and I got a degree in African American Studies, because at the time I wanted to become a teacher. But I tried my stint at that and realized that just wasn't for me. So I got a job actually in marketing, working at the local radio station here in Buffalo, and that kind of transitioned to me, in this whole media space, the social media and things like that. So, but yeah, I mean, I love the work that I do. I love to be able to, create the messaging that some great things are happening here, and I couldn't see myself doing anything else.
Now, isn't that interesting, from where you started to what you thought you wanted to do, and yet you still kind of use that part of your education, but in a whole different way?
Oh, absolutely. Again, I never thought that I would be in this space right now, especially working for a great man, a great leader with Mayor Byron Brown, and also the folks in the Buffalo Common Council as well. But God has a way of just making some things. You think you're going one way, and and you end up going in a totally different direction sometimes.
Yeah, and we were saying that you lead up such a talented group that maybe even after this mayor's term is over, hopefully that core will stay in place, because you're so good at what you do. Yeah. For someone to have to come in and change all that, it would be a loss. So we're hoping that everybody, whoever comes in sees that great, talented, cohesive group of people and just let you guys go for it.
Yeah, because right now everything is, we're creating an incredible infrastructure right now with this whole media, social media, this whole digital landscape, with the messaging that we're trying to push out. So it would behoove anyone who would want to come in after us, and to try to do anything else. So
keep that synergy going.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That is great. Jamil, you work with a lot of folks over at City Hall.
Yeah.
Right? You have a large team over there.
Oh yeah. So between the mayor's communication staff, Common Council's communication staff as well, it's just a great team of people, a great team of young people as well. We have, and it's mixed. We have some great people, some veterans who've been there for a while, who impart so much wisdom on us, and just give us the just the direction on how to go. But when you have a lot of young people that's kind of really pushing this thing forward, it's an amazing place to be right now.
Well, I bet they're all happy that you have picked up this honor, the first one for 2017.
Yes.
And we are very happy for you, and we look forward to seeing more of our 360 Spotlight professionals. But the first one to start off this year is Jamil Crews, who's working right over next door at the City of Buffalo. And we congratulate you. You're doing a great job.
Thank you so much.
You're
I
so
appreciate
welcome.
the opportunity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jamil Crews, everybody. Listen, if you'd like to know more about this wonderful organization, the BN360 Spotlight Professionals, go through the Buffalo Niagara Partnership and just log on to thepartnership.org. And you know, if you know someone like Jamil who should be recognized, by all means, get in touch with them and let that person be known.